Stand by for action. Anything can happen in the next half hour.
Very, very good evening to you. Welcome along to the fastest aviation show on YouTube with my good self, Stu Bear, for the next 60 minutes. Buckle up, non-stop action all the way. And also we have Mark Jeffries. He's going to be popping in. He's currently in Bahrain for their air show, which starts next Wednesday. That's all coming up later, and great videos. So, and of course, the chat room as well. It's all coming your way right now. But to start things off, we got a little bit of the Mac Loop.
Yes, Tango 87. 15 Mac Loop from the north towards Ekbata. Sonic, good morning, with Ninja with you, level flight 230 traffic service.
Level 140, Mark 66.
One 1014, set Razor 115. Razor 115, class 2 Typhoons, heading to Bala, then Burnway, and then exiting low level. Sonic, Razor 15. 11 flight is approximately 4 mics to Bingo, and we'll be looking for RTB flight level 400 via Statco. If able, please, to colleagues, please. Direct Statco, Razor 1 flight, and passing platform 280 now.
Bala heading southwest for the Mac Loop.
Traffic service, Mount 74. Speaking section service, happy with the traffic service, Typhoon 26. 6 copied, coming right onto 090 degrees. Typhoon 26 negative, I'm low level departure from
Two is tally the initial traffic, line left 11 o'clock, 5 miles.
Guinness, 2 Charlie 130, approaching the back turn loop on the north. Guinness.
Typhoon 26 is 15 miles to the north-northeast of Aberystwyth, looking for a climb to flight level 140 for the Litchfield RTB East Anglia.
Tony Prince.
That's me. How you doing? This is your royal ruler, Tony Prince, and hi there. I'm at United DJs Radio, and you're watching the Airshow World with Stu Bear. Come fly with me sometime right here.
United DJs.
What a great way to start a Friday night off. Well, how the devil are you? Lots of folks having a good old chat in the chat room. And of course, we're going to repay that right now by saying hi to a few folks. So let's go very quickly through the list. We have Becky Davis, Gary Inge, Alan Burden. We also are going to say hi to UHN 100. A very good evening to you there, my good man. Mikey, hello. And who else have we got? We've got Jilly and Peter. We've got Mel and Linz. Mel and Linz. They just live down the road from me, down at one of my favourite places I love going to, and that's Clifford's. And they live in Longheath. Well, can I say that? But who else can we say hello to? Brian K, hi to you. Blocks, hello. And Jilly and Peter, I think I mentioned you. Peter. And Robert Feely. We've got some videos coming up later from Rob and lots of other folks down in the list. Right, we have got to get a move on because we've got so much coming up tonight. And give you a good wave, and you can see in the background, hey, we've got two pussycats. They are currently fast asleep, and I'm not going to shout too loud. Don't want to wake them up, but coming up for you on our second feature, of course, yeah, because we had the Mac Loop there. We have some brilliant videos coming up for you from our very good friend James from JF Aviation Videos and Trains. And what is it? Well, the clue was in the very, very beginning with that lightning. So let's see a few more aircraft from Bruntingthorpe. That's where it's from, and that is what we have coming up for you right now. Keep the messages coming into the chat room. I've got to give the voice a quick rest because I'm going to start coughing. I can feel that coming. And that's a great sight to see, the Shackleton. Also saying hi to Maria Lane. Well, Gillian Peter, I'm pleased you like the cats. And I promise you, some of these shots are absolutely incredible. Certainly a sight I don't think we will be seeing anymore. Hi, it's Stu Bear from Airshow World, and I'm very proud to announce our sponsor, the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And for viewers of Airshow World, you can get 15% off from the world's best tea and coffee company. Plus, you'll be helping Airshow World grow. Just use the code Airshow. That's the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company.
Hi, I'm Jan Hammond from the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. You are watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
And of course, you know where to get the best tea and coffee from. There it is. Link under the video. Loving the messages coming in. Well, I tell you what, blocks. We certainly have lots of gold dust coming up for you tonight. Some amazing videos. And a big thank you to James there. And talking to James, well, James and myself, a couple of years ago, we went down to Heathrow Airport. And we got a couple of these shots from Myrtle Avenue.
United 919.
I like the bird. Some wonderful shots there. And hey, we were looking at Bruntingthorpe, so we're going to go back there one more time with James. And we also have that fantastic shot that we started the night off with, the lightning coming up. And keep those hearts and all those likes, keep them coming. And you know what? I wouldn't be at all surprised if somewhere in the crowd there is Mr. Rob Feely. Well, I know, Andy, some of the fast jets are still there at Bruntingthorpe. Unfortunately, though, they can't go hurtling down the runway like they used to. But they do have, I believe, some special events where they literally power them up in a very, very tight space. And I know James, on his YouTube channel, he's got some great videos of that as well. Now, in just a moment, when the Lightning comes back and does its real fast taxi run, pay particular attention to the front air intake. Looks quite amazing. Here we go. Pay attention to this. What a fantastic sight. Well, I certainly hope you're having a really good weekend, ready for the weekend. Saturday and Sunday coming up, and whatever you're doing this weekend, certainly hope you have a good one. And hey, here it is, one of my favourite aircraft. Listen to the sound, it's the Lancaster.
How are we doing with the late timing?
Here is Duxford Zone Victor on the big screens, making some flypasses over this airfield in July 1976 on its delivery flight into Kiev.
Basically is an excuse around it to try and shut up.
Therefore, pilots have to attack the target from the beam. September 1940.
There we go, for Remembrance Sunday.
Head with a Messerschmitt BF-109. In comes the Hurricane to land after its gunnery training sortie Dave Hawley in the controls, and tomorrow he will be departing with this aircraft to Poland, where he's going to be starring with the aircraft in the filming of a new movie, 303 Squadron, saluting the wartime exploits of that fantastic fighter outfit. It's amazing when you consider that some of those
Well, I do. Hey, we've sort of got something for you coming up a little bit later, and it's something that I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy. But coming up for you in just a moment, whether you know or you don't know, from Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, it is the Bahrain International Air Show. And our very good friend Mark Jeffries and the Global Stars, they are going to be there. And we're going to see just a little bit of them setting up over there in Bahrain. So that's coming up in just a second with Mark. There we go. As you see, that's Bahrain at the airfield. They've got all the flags already. And coming up now,
Mark Jeffries from Global Stars, reporting from Bahrain International Air Show for Stu Bear and Air Show World.
And in the background, you can see it. That was what was almost drowning Mark out. Now you see those containers? That's what they use to ship their aircraft.
We're in Bahrain, just assembling our aeroplanes. Noisy helicopter.
So they literally ship those out in those containers, and they eventually make their way around the world. In fact, they've got their aircraft dotted all over the world. And the guys, they put this little video together back in 2022 when they were in Bahrain. So enjoy this. And I'm pretty sure somewhere on the internet from Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, I'm pretty sure somewhere it'll be the air show will be streamed. But you're going to see a little bit right now of what the Bahrain airport actually looks like from the air with the brilliant Global Stars. And I'm pretty sure Mark Jeffries, he'll be sending a few more video clips over the next few days. As you can see, they've been pretty busy putting their aircraft together. And they'll be displaying on the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every day of the air show. I was looking at the actual prices to get in, and it's just over £10 a day. How about that? So then, the question for Adu. The helicopter you saw in the background, what type of helicopter is that? And do you know the display team? Did you notice that all lit up? That's actually where they have the Bahrain Grand Prix. And of course, this is what the global stars are famous for. Their nighttime shows. There we go, an even better sight of the Bahrain Grand Prix circuit. So good luck to Mark and the boys at Bahrain for the next few days. And a big thank you to Tom Bootyman for putting this together. He knows these helicopters, doesn't he? Thank you very much there, Adu. And I tell you what, especially for you, we have their display coming up in just a moment. That I filmed at the Waddington Air Show on the arrival days. Here it is right now. The Sarang Helicopter Display Team, the Indian Air Force National Aerobatic Team. And this particular display, this was filmed on the Thursday of the arrivals for the Waddington Air Show. Now, in the chat room, let's see if you're on the ball. What was very special about that particular day? I'll give you a clue. It was 2008, the Thursday. What was extra special? As quick as you can. Do you know the answer? Put the answer in the chat room. I think you've only got about 20 seconds before we give it away. No, there wasn't an Airbus. But it was something very special. It was an aircraft that was at Bruntingthorpe for a very long time. After it retired, I think I've given the game away now, haven't I? And in 2007, late 2007, it started taking to the sky.
I'm clear to display, surface wind 24010 knots, welcome back. Okay, back, thanks very much, clear display.
And there you go. Air Traffic Control says, welcome back. Certainly was a welcome back. And here it is. July 2008. We're going to see two displays of it right now from both sides of the runway. You listen to the crowd.
back now, I think. Wow. Yes.
It was one of those days that you'll never forget. Absolutely, it was incredible. And also the people I was with. I was with Carolyn and Mavis. They were right next to me. And of course, Heather was there as well.
Santa Cruz, fuel, confirm how much?
Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Go, go, go.
And on this particular day, it was one of those occasions where, yes, they have all the arrivals for the air show, the practices, but we still didn't know for sure if the Vulcan was actually going to turn up. I think it eventually turned up around about 4:45, 5 o'clock, and it was a case of they were trying to get us off the field on the arrivals. They used to call it the park and view. And of course, nobody was going to shift. So it did that display from that end of the runway. The Civil Aviation Authority were on the ground watching. So we got to see it all over again from the other end.
We plan to take off at 1805 or 10. F21 squawk 1771.
So the question for you guys in the chat room, where Were you actually there that particular day? I don't know if you can hear that noise in the background, but there's a load of fireworks going off here. Don't worry, it's not on the video. Must give a quick mention to Hobby Time, I think is watching the show. Next week I must show this particular picture from Hobby Time. He's been working on the this particular model. It's the just let me think, the German ECR, is it? The German ECR Tornado in tiger markings. Wow, what a fantastic job he is doing. And he sent me a couple of photographs, and I must remember next week to put it on. Anyway, let's go quiet as we hear the sound of the Vulcan.
Shoot 1 Waddington Tower.
And there it is, touching down, July 2008. Oh, gives me goosebumps. What a day that was. And on the Friday, look what else came in. Another bomber, this time a B-52.
Bank now, right thing. Alex McKnight. Good.
And you can hear the red arrows. They were practicing just down the road at Scampton. What fantastic days they were. The last air show Waddington had was 2014. 10 years ago. Boy, oh boy, I do miss it so much. Coming up for you right now on Stu Bear's Air Show World, it's time to go way back in time with classic air shows. And blocks, we have more gold dust coming up for you right now. We take you back to 1993 at the Royal International Air Tattoo with Robert Feely.
Just approaching the touchdown point, the Bear Hotel.
And a very good evening to Mr. Webbo.
Comparatively straight as the lift comes off them, they droop again.
Have a look at the Bear because you've just been cleared by traffic to
Well, I certainly hope you enjoy these old classic tapes that, boy oh boy, I've been so busy capturing. And right now, we move, I believe this was 2002, at a very rainy Woodford. And very little actually flew that particular day, but you're going to love what we've got coming up in a minute. Think of it. Very heavy rain, a very, very wet runway. What do you have? 2 Harriers. Well, it certainly is a good way to clear the runway of wet. What an amazing sight. A very good evening there to Marcus Camfield and Tina York.
Decreasing his landing run. to the right there.
Well, I think you'll agree that was certainly one very spectacular sight.
The pictures of you, ladies and gentlemen, these two cars.
And not just once.
As soon as they've got them developed.
I lost count how many times. Certainly clearing the runway in style. As Nina 17 said. Reminding him of the Grand Prix last weekend.
Engine shut down, ground crew will be unloading the camper pods. Keeping his parachute with him, so his ground crew there can deal with that. Really want to drop it on the runway.
Well, hey, where does the time go on a Friday night? We don't call it the fastest aviation show for nothing, you know. 60 minutes non-stop action. Hope you've enjoyed it tonight. Don't forget, we'll be back again next Friday night. Well, Mel and Linz, have yourself a fantastic weekend as well. Thank you. Always good to see you. And I'm absolutely sure we'll see you sometime at Shuttleworth next year. Anybody for a cup of tea? Coconut tea, perhaps?
Well, they're just taking out on the runway. Getting the latest weather checks around the place.
Don't forget to give the show a like tonight, a few hearts, and anything else. Hi, it's Stu Bear from Airshow World, and I'm very proud to announce our sponsor, the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And for viewers of Airshow World, you can get 15% off from the world's best tea and coffee company. Plus, you'll be helping Airshow World grow. Just use the code Airshow. That's the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company.
Welcome along to our brand new YouTube channel, The Travelling Bear with Stu Bear. We'll be taking you to some amazing locations while we travel around. We have scenic videos with relaxing music, cycling adventures, camping locations, and some great documentaries, plus lots more. So join us on the Travelling Bear with Stu Bear YouTube channel and subscribe for free right now.
Hey, well, do you know what? That's just about it. I think I've still got a cat behind me. Certainly got Big King Ted just there. And gotta say a big thank you, thumbs up, and all the rest of it for everybody that's taken part in tonight's show. A big thank you to James, also Robert Feely and Mark Jeffries over there in Bahrain. Hopefully next Friday night we'll show you a few more videos from Bahrain that I'm sure Mark will be sending across. But Until next time, we say thank you so much for watching. Have yourself, I'm jumping all over the screen tonight. Have yourself a great weekend. Time very quickly to say hi to Brian Kay, Tina York, Marcus Camfield, Adu. I'm so pleased you've enjoyed tonight's show. Mid-Atlantic RR and Aeroplanes. Robert Feely, we mentioned him. Hey, that guy gets too many mentions, I tell you. Jilly and Peter, have yourself a great weekend. Marcus Camfield, and to everybody else, because I always forget to mention some people, so I do apologise. So, hey, from, I think, Eccles, and that's our big cat. I think he's decided to go somewhere else. Probably have some more food. You've never known a cat eat so much in all your life. But fast asleep, that's Tabitha. But, oh, and of course, there's Jasmine. But until next time, next Friday night, same place, same time. Have yourself a wonderful weekend, and we will see you then. Bye-bye. Good night. Don't forget to subscribe. Check it out. Travelling Bear with Stu Bear. But for tonight, thank you, and a big, big special good night.
Hi, it's Stu Bear with a reminder about our Friday night live studio show at 7 o'clock UK time with Aviation Videos, Airshow World followers, where you can send in your photographs and videos and they could just be featured. We have exclusive offers from aviation watches through to tea and coffee. We've got classic aircraft, wonderful warbirds, great introductions, and the best display pilots in the world. And you can be part of the show with our chat and get a mention live on air. It's got to be the fastest aviation show on YouTube every Friday night from 7 p.m. with Stu Bear on Air Show World.